The Oil Act relates to vessels like ships
and
that
offshore
travel.
drilling units.
And what's one of the cases that we've already studied? The Exxon Valdez, right?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that's a ship on the water with oil that's spilled, right?
And facilities.
Right. So that rig was not a ship. That rig was actually something in the water, constructed in the water.
A facility.
So you're right, you're absolutely right. We're in the Clean Water Act. Now at the bottom of the page, when you go to your chapter on the Clean Water Act, and it will give you the definition. In the next page, you can start to see at the bottom, and this is a great starting point when you're trying to do your legal research. See at the bottom where they reference, you always want to cite your cases. You have this little, we call this the Blue Book citation guide. You go through those sites and you can start to pick out like USC, United States Code, that's a federal law, right? That's a good starting point to develop your analysis or assist in your analysis of your issue, your research question, okay?
The system for preventing recurring.
So you formulated your issue, you've researched and examined, then you do an analysis of what you found, like the United States Code, or maybe there's some case law in there that actually gives you the decision from a Supreme Court, for example, or a federal court that says, yeah, we found a violation of this. And then you provide your analysis, how you arrived based on your research that you list in the research, and then you give a conclusion. And the conclusion can be as simple as, yes, BP Oil violated the Clean Water Act when it blah, 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 blah. And then you outline. So do you want to try? You want to try that?
Yeah.
Y'all look a little puzzled, but yeah. It's not, I won't say that it's not easy, but it's one of those exercises that the more you do it, and when you follow IRAC, when you have to write any kind of a memorandum, it's a great 4-step process that keeps, I don't know if you've ever experienced when you've written something like a legal memorandum where you're just all over the place. It does help you write concisely, stay on task, and provide, your conclusion. What happens is those legal memorandums go to, I put on their senior counsel for analysis to make a determination as to whether you really think that you have a case. And I'll bet BP has just got tons of those. Any questions? Can you see how that could be applied in other areas in your work?
Yeah, it's a good organizational tool for writing.
For example, if you were working in a manufactured shop and they give you the issue to ask, do we need to instill change in the way we process orders or something like that? You could use that. When you research too, it includes like your regulations, it can include policies and procedures. Then you give your analysis. And it really can be your position statement based on the research that you've retrieved and what you've analyzed. And sometimes you get questions on it. Or you get the what if. So that's IRAC. So what we're going to do in the future, students of political science, I'm going to have you can pick any kind of issue that you're familiar with. Not criminal like a Casey Anthony, but something like a BP event, and pretend like you're counsel and your firm has been asked to file a lawsuit. Before you file a lawsuit, you want to make sure that you have grounds to do so, and that's what you're doing with these legal memos. You can make it really simple. It can be something like, I don't know, related to your everyday life. Do you think that right turn on red is okay or something something like that? So that's how you do legal memorandum writing using the IRAC method.
All right.